When the old prisoner broke his bonds, the foundling rose to the sky and became a beacon. Fulgrim fell quiet for a time until the Undermether arrived. At first, her remains were worshipped, yet that was not enough. They carved temples from her bones, pilfered the wealth of her womb. But within her helm, a foul passenger festered, whispering madness, until it broke free. Kin turned upon kin. The temples were ravaged, her eggs lost. She feared all her ova were gone, spoiled, tainted, but one did survive. A strong one.
It's time, child. Wake up.
You think you're one of them? You're not. You hatched here, but you belong somewhere else. Arise, Harbinger.
I completely forgot how to talk. I don't know how to talk. That crow, I want him. That crow is my hear me out. I don't know why. He is my hear me out. This game, I just need to say, the details. Oh, the details. I will say, I don't know how I'm going to record this gameplay because it runs after playing the beta, sorry, it runs very differently to Elden Ring or Doom. It runs very differently. It is a Souls-like game, but it's more open world. It's more, a lot happens, but there's also a lot of dead air type of thing. So what I'm thinking of doing is recording sections where if there's cinematic scenes, if there is audio dialogue, if there's interesting NPCs where I terribly do a voice for them, obviously boss fights, I will record that. And then maybe interesting parts of me exploring the maps, because otherwise it's going to be multiple videos that are 1 hour, 2 hours long, and you're just watching me walk around aimlessly, not knowing where to go. And I feel like content in that aspect is not really entertaining to watch, at least in my opinion. So instead of doing content that is 2 hours long at a time, where you can still play in the background, but you're not really going to be hearing anything. Instead, it's you're only hearing when I talk. So, but there is still going to be a lot of times where I'm not talking, because it's kind of like, this is a game where you can't talk all the time. Because otherwise, ruins the immersion. And I wish I had an eye tracker for this particular game, because then otherwise it will make the exploring aspect so more interesting. I still want to get an eye tracker program, but I don't know what one to get, and I don't know how to record it with OBS. I don't know any of that. So it is what it is, and I can only record at nighttime, because daytime I can't risk it due to home stuff. So this section, I remember playing from the beta, it's entertaining, but at the same time it's not. It's really just walk around, look at the cute deers that you can't pet because they're nibbling on one patch of grass. Oh, hi, baby. There will be times where if I'm walking around and I come across a person,
Go on ahead. I need a few more flowers before I can join the others.
I'll let things like this happen. Or if I'm just walking around and I see something very pretty and I want to talk about it, then I will record that. Otherwise, I have yapped for far too long. So, we're going to take it from here.
Lavender, we made you something. Something to remember us by. I'm sure I'll see you again after the reunion. I like to imagine us all in a great field of flowers. The sun is always shining, and the past is long forgotten.
Please, don't hurt Navi.
No, I'm not watching
Fetch
that
the
again.
bucket.
No. No one.
Don't be silly.
No
We're
one.
beating you.
What happens there?
Come closer. It's time to claim what's yours. This knight, Haros. He was once like any mortal, driven by the illusion of self. Now he's pure, a vessel to be filled with purpose. Your purpose.
I need to say, this entire scene, if you haven't seen the movie, I highly recommend it. Reminds me of the alien movie Arrival, I think what it was called, where there's aliens that were like giant beings like this, where they used circles to communicate. That's all I can think of whenever I see this. But imagine seeing this. It is something.
You're more than a weapon, child. Find what remains of me.
And we just accidentally killed everyone, including all the deer and all that. Now I have to remember how to play The volume on everything is at maximum, so if you feel like it's too loud because of my voice or something, I will see what I can do. One thing I've always noticed though in these like Souls-like games where
Do
people
not mourn. Your true disciples are waiting.
my boy, it's my boy. I'll get back in a minute, but it's my boy, my baby boy, my boy. Look at him. Also, his legs, are human arms, and his feet is human hands. And so I wonder, his anatomy is like, his neck is very interesting because it looks like he has like a ribcage type of detail on his neck. But it's the uncanny thing about him is not the human legs, human arms or legs. It's the fact he has a skull, a human skull inside a crow skull, but he behaves, he talks like a human, but behaves like a crow. It is very, very uncanny. It is very creepy, but I absolutely love his design. I do wonder how did he come to be. Obviously, he's the only one of his kind, but how did he become that? Why is he that?
You may call me Rook, if you had a mouth. Keep going. We must get you to your new home.
But yes, what I was talking about before is that games like this, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, the Dark Souls franchise, when they have that soft-spoken female voice talking about everything, they always sound the same, if not very similar. Not in terms of how they talk, how they pronounce the words and the letters and the vowels, but more the voice itself. Not as in, oh, it's the same voice actor, because it's not, but they purposely find female voice actors that sound like that. And I'm curious as to why. Obviously, if they had a Australian female voice actor do these lines, it would sound very out of place. Because I just imagine an Aussie accent throughout all this. It ain't gonna sound. It's not gonna sound hot. It's not gonna sound like, oh yes, I want whatever NPC is talking like that. I want her. No, it's gonna make you just question everything. I have to say, people in terms of in general, but also other content creators, they need to show more appreciation towards the visual design and the audio design. Because a lot of the times you see people be like, oh yeah, I hate the way they talk and I hate that I'm going to do this. But they go, hey chat, look at this. Oh hey chat, that's so cool. Isn't this so cool, chat? I understand you're trying to. He's really keen. He is really keen. I understand that you're trying to interact with your audience, but now that is animation. But yeah, you can. There are ways to interact with your chats, like not be like, don't get them to decide for you if this is cool or this is not. Say what you think. But that's the catch. Most of them don't think. They just see, oh, this game is bringing in a lot of people, a lot of views, so I'm going to play this game and rage whenever I die and not learn, and it's not roller coasters, earthquakes, no. It mudslides, no. It was, you know what I'm trying to say. It just escalates from there. You need to appreciate, because, like, okay, here's the thing. This plank of wood, right? This wood, someone, it was someone's job to design it, to draw it, to paint it, to put it into 3D, and then to render it, and then to put it into Blender probably as well. Like, it's, everything in this game was someone's job. And when you don't appreciate it, it's kind of, I know I am overthinking it, but that is just how I think in general when it comes to games, but I could also be biased due to the fact that this is my goal in life. With the creatures that I draw, oh, sorry, they will be so horrific to exist in a game. Like, you want a boss design where it seems cute, seems harmless, but then you decide to piss it off and you get punished by it? I can do that. You want a boss where you act, it's like a mimic chess, you think you're going to get a reward, but surprise, it's the boss and it's going to tear your arsehole apart, but to get that reward, you have to kill it, you know? But it's like, oh, you need 10 years of this, 5 years of that. Meanwhile, there are people that have no degrees and they're getting the jobs anyway, so. The blood animation. It is so cool. I love this, it is so cool. I remember during the beta, when I got up to that. I'm sorry, did I interrupt something? Is he what is he walking like that? Oh no. Come on, bud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what was... God damn. Yeah. Oh, I love this game already. I know that I am going to die a lot, but... Oh, that's right, you can't jump in this game. But yeah, up there, I died a lot, because... It is the one thing about games like this, is that... I'm not good at this game. At these type of games, I'm not good. And when there is combat going on, I'm not going to talk, because otherwise I'm talking too loud. So, I don't know how the audio is going to be once everything is on YouTube, and I understand that I have to talk slower because of my accent. But if you feel like the audio needs to be switched up so that the game is a little bit quieter, so that you want me to talk during a boss fight or something, then do please tell me, because otherwise I'm going to be quiet and focus on the boss, because I can't talk and fight at the same time, otherwise I will die. He had a little goblin hat on.
your strength, child.
Yeah, the whole fucking party's going on to come out at once. Yeah, the footsies. Oh, you fucker. Actually got him for me, didn't think I would. Get a dick! Oh, what was that? Anyone else to make a mistake and die by the blade? I love that tree. Actually, no jokes aside, I actually love that tree. It like reminds me of the Whomping Willow from Harry Potter. Time to do a bit of cleaning. I always wonder who built these things. Like someone had to build this. But no. Oh. Anyway, someone had to build it. Someone had to chop down trees, make that, and make this. Whoops and why? Oh, that's a dude down there. Because I have my keybinds differently, so it's easier to parry. I can't technically heavy attack. Oh my, you fucker, you absolute, you're so close. You do not have the right to summon that many exploding terrorist bitches. Oh, you're so close. You're so, don't mind me, you're so... No, don't you fucking dip. Do not, don't you fucking dip. You absolute fucker. We did. again, who made these why? And he will never have a headache again. Interesting. My gun is down.
Got a rank sit.
Learning. Oh. Whack. I am learning a tactic. Crazy. Hi, bud. You wanna come down? Uppies? Can you give me uppies? Are you... I was pressing forward and this fucker decided to go backwards. What? Bro. I remember this part, and I have to say, this is the best design of a creature, of this particular type of creature. You see in so many games, this one is, it takes the cake, for sure. My only question with that was, how was it able to move like that with no head. And then just, I know it's because for the plot, you know, they have to do it like that. I understand, but at the same time, it doesn't fully make sense, you know. Also, how did he know where to stab? Because he doesn't have any eyes. Unless he just senses things like that. Really thick, rocky that.
Come. Look. A lone egg. On the verge of spoiling. Perhaps the Harbinger can cleanse it.
It's safe now, in your hands. Bring the ovum back to me.
Promised. He comes bearing an unspoiled ovum.
Hush. Kneel before the Harbinger.
Thank you for allowing us to safekeep this sacred egg. We are your humble disciples, Harbinger.
Harbinger. I know what you are, where you have been. Haros is gone, but not forgotten. There are others like him, yearning for your bond.
So the plan is to get him first, because I believe it will be easy to get him, then we get her, and then we stick to the game with her, as that will make everything easier. However, for now, I am going to leave it as that, because it is late, and my arm is in a lot of pain. So, I don't know how to end these things. I don't know how to do anything. So yeah, I shall... Oh god, every idea sounds so cringy in my head. When people go, I'll see you in the next one, guys. I'll see you next time, guys. Ugh, it sounds so cringy. Ew, it just sounds ill in my head. I know. Fuck. Oh, I know. I will see you when I see you.